Hello, everybody. Welcome to another Super Mario Odyssey race. I am joined today with Robin Cyrex,
Hey,
and today will be a race of Sefaro versus mozurkz. So we actually have them both in a voice chat right now. I
Hi.
was just wondering, is there anything that either of you are nervous about going into this race, or any strategies that you might be leaving out?
I don't think I'm going to be leaving anything out, but Snowdram wasn't feeling too good today.
I'm leaving stuff out. Particularly Bowser strategies won't be. I'll be doing like a more basic mech than I've been trying to go for, just because it wasn't working in practice.
All right. Is there anything that you guys are practiced beforehand to make sure you are more confident with it in the race?
Nut flip.
I did
And
2
then,
no resets earlier, so
You
hopefully,
can kind of do that, unfortunately.
yeah. They weren't too great though, so you know. And then I did like the beginning, like the first 3 kingdoms, just because like I always want to get started on a good foot in a race.
All right. So, if you're ready to go, we can start here.
So like Sefaro is showing off
Bart.
those mech strats.
Yeah.
Will he get it? Will he do it?
I got it.
Oh, okay. Spoilers.
Yeah, spoiled it.
All right. Good luck. Have fun, Sefaro.
Alright, you too, bud.
Good luck to both runners.
yeah. Okay, so we're starting soon. How are you feeling, Brisk Watch?
I'm feeling pretty good. This is definitely going to be a close race. Both very talented runners. As we heard
Yeah.
before, they have been practicing. So, we'll see how it goes. Do you have any predictions for how this race might turn out?
No, I just think it could get close.
Definitely.
Yeah, there's like a 1 minute difference between their PBs, but that means nothing and no reset.
Yeah, definitely. And especially in a race setting like this,
Yeah,
it can be more challenging.
they're
So,
probably under pressure, so
yeah. Alright, so starting out here, Cap Kingdom. mozurkz already has a slight lead because Sefaro forgot to pan down his camera at the beginning there. So, Cap Kingdom, pretty straightforward for the most part. Not a whole lot going on here. Mostly just going through the kingdom as the developers intended. So there is something interesting coming up here. See, both of them went into first person after grabbing that lever, and what that did is essentially speed up or skip part of that panning cutscene, bridge panning cutscene, saved about a second. So both runners basically tied now, entering Frog Room. So here what they're doing is a strategy called frog vectors, and basically what that is if you start in one direction with the frog and end up in another, it will actually allow you to get more distance with the frog.
Sefaro failing left side here. Really
Oh yeah,
unfortunate.
he unfortunately did fail left side, but luckily, if you back up left side good enough, it's not actually that big of a time loss.
Yeah,
Ooh, Faro actually messing up Topper here. Backs it up fairly nice. But Moz does now have a decent lead, leaving Cap.
definitely, yeah. So it was really good cap for mozurkz.
Yeah, definitely.
Sefaro messed a bit up after the frog room. The rest was good too, though.
Alright, so now entering Cascade, there's a little bit of an interesting strategy coming up here. He is going to be going into the water as seen here, and he will actually be skipping the first moon of this kingdom by coming up here and bypassing the invisible wall. Sefaro doing just the same. No problems by either runners, and now mozurkz will be performing Dino Skip, skipping about a minute of the kingdom by climbing up there by just bouncing on this trampoline and up to the Mad and Brutal fight. And Sefaro trailing not that far behind. And while they're doing this boss fight, I'd like to mention our sponsors, vi.gg. You can type !bet in the chat to bet on some races and win some money. Of course, make sure that you are the legal betting age in your area and that this type of betting is legal in your area. So just finishing up these Mad and Brutal fights. Lead is not that substantial. So pretty good cascade by both runners here.
Yeah. Let's see if they can perform chest flip well.
Yes, if you are a 1.2 runner, you might not know, but since they skipped the first moon, they actually have to make it up with an extra moon, this chest moon down here. And there is a clip they can do to clip in the ceiling, through the ceiling, and grab the globe a little bit faster, save some time. So, let's see if Moz gets it here.
Okay.
That looked pretty
Ethan
good.
Set up.
And he gets it. Good. So pretty good cascade by Moz, and now Sefaro's coming down to the chest here. And that looks good too. And he gets it. Alright, that's very good. So really good cascade by both runners. So Moz stays in the lead out of Cascade. Sefaro once again not that far behind here.
Yeah. So Cascade was really similar.
Yeah, not a whole lot of mistakes from either runners.
Yeah.
Now we head into Sand Kingdom, which in my opinion is the first pretty difficult kingdom, especially if you are playing on version 1.0. There's some extra strats you can do that save time but are also harder.
Yeah,
So,
they're both getting fast action, that's good.
oh yeah, that was very nice.
It always feels like RNG.
Yeah, it does.
It is
Apparently
not,
there is
but...
apparently there's some things you can do to make it more consistent, but yeah, for the most part it's kind of out of your control. Where do you get fast action guide? So Ma is having a very clean start to Sand.
Sefaro
unfortunately
bonking
taking a
there. It
bomb.
actually didn't look like he was gonna bonk.
Yeah.
So yeah, as I
pretty
mentioned in the beginning, mozurkz has a worse PB, but he's still in the lead. It doesn't mean anything to have a better PB in this race.
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely a different setting when you're doing a race like this. Anything can happen. So, Maz is leading right now. Ooh, Maz
That was
unfortunately.
his first mistake. Really
Yeah.
big one though.
Unfortunate bonk, allowing Sefaro to make up some time here. And now the lead has just closed a significant amount here. Sefaro now only a few seconds behind Maz. So now we will be seeing the Dram strat here. Let's see if Maz can get it. pulls it off there, no problems. And Sefaro as well. Very, very good drum strap from both runners.
Both not going for the notes moon.
Oh yeah, both not going for both opting
The
to do
crate
note
moon
trap.
I meant.
Yes, both. Ooh, Sefaro taking an unfortunate dive off the opposite end of the pillar. That will lose him some time.
Getting a really good spin pound and Sphinx clip for mozurkz. Oh, not
Ooh,
getting it
missing it.
right and falling off the Sphinx. Oh. Okay, he
Ooh.
has a bit of trouble. Sefaro can.
And
but
just
yeah,
like that, Sefaro
Oh.
takes the lead. They are now only seconds behind each other. Sefaro now slightly in the lead here. And
yeah, that's
that is
like
just,
2-second lead or so.
yeah, that just goes to show how fast this lead can change. Moz had a pretty significant lead entering sand, and now Sefaro is in the lead. That just goes to show what can happen, how the lead can change just like that. Sefaro also appearing to have some cleaner movement up to this bullet bill. They are still only seconds apart.
Oh, almost missing that moon.
Yeah.
That-
Now doing Jaxi skip. Both runners get it. Jaxi skip is not that hard of a strategy, however, you can miss it still. I didn't want to say anything and perhaps curse either runner, but luckily they both pull it off, no problem. Yeah, didn't want to be responsible for any commentary curse there. So now we're heading towards the end of Sand Kingdom.
Yeah,
Both runners.
there's nothing really
Oh,
which
sorry.
can mess up the run.
Yeah,
Except for nodes, but you can lose like a few seconds there, not more.
yeah. Another scary thing about sand is if you're too slow, you could miss this bird, and that would just spell disaster. Especially if you're going for notes, because then you wouldn't have notes as a backup moon. But luckily they
Oh
both get
no,
it.
messing up this roll cancel there and losing all his speeds.
Yeah, Ma's having some hard time with that movement there. Sefaro having a bit cleaner movement, which will widen his lead just a little bit. But the lead is still very close heading out of sand. And as I mentioned, sand could be a very difficult kingdom, and that just shows here how Maz lost his lead in sand.
Yeah, so Lake isn't Lake, the kingdom which is coming up next, isn't really a kingdom where much can go wrong, I would say.
Definitely.
So this won't be that exciting.
Yeah, for sure. There's always the possibility of either runner trying lake clip. However, I highly doubt that. I don't think either of these runners do lake clip even in their own run, so I doubt they would go for it. Oh,
Yeah.
in a surprising change of events, Sefaro actually choosing Wooded Kingdom first. Interesting.
Yeah, I know some people are doing that because it's like more likely to reset in Wooded and they don't waste those 3 minutes in Lake.
For sure.
But in this race, it doesn't matter anyways because you can't
Yeah.
reset.
Yeah, it's like maybe Sefaro's just worried about Nutclip wants to get it out of the way, possibly.
Yeah, or
Either way, very interesting.
it's a bit more exciting now because we can't really say who is ahead.
Yeah, definitely. We can't really say who is in the lead because of the different kingdoms, so we won't be able to tell until Sefaro's exiting Lake and Maz is exiting Wooded. So definitely pretty exciting.
Now the next clip is coming up.
Let's hope that Sefaro can pull this Nutclip off. If not, we'll see what he does, if he goes for the old Wooded route or if he tries out Rock Clip. So let's see what he does.
Yeah, I
here.
would do Rock Clip, I think. Oh, I think he didn't
looked
get
good.
it. Oh, did
I
he?
think
Oh,
he did.
yeah.
Nice.
So he was really low.
Yeah, it did look kind of close. However, his shadow was clipped into the wall, which is how I was able to tell that he got it. But that definitely was pretty close. But Now he's just pulling off this out-of-bounds movement, no problems. In my opinion, the out-of-bounds movement is actually harder than the nut clip itself.
Not for me. Like,
Yeah.
the clip isn't hard, of course, but I still mess it up sometimes.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
Sefaro taking a bonk there. Yeah.
So Moss finishing up late here.
See in chat, somebody asked what happened to Mozurkz. Nothing happened, but Sefaro went to Wooded first.
Yeah, like Robin mentioned, there's not too much that can go wrong in Lake if you're not doing the Lake clip route. It's kind of just a chill kingdom, a chance at like a breather kingdom, kind of. So he's just finishing that up. Wooded is definitely the more exciting one here, and Moz will be entering Wooded shortly. Ooh, Sefaro unfortunately taking damage.
Getting
on
that poison hack, but
yeah, taking damage on the poison, which will cost him time because
of the damage refill.
Moon, his health will have to refill. Loses about 2 seconds, I believe. But still still fairly clean wooded so far from Sefaro. And now Moz will be entering wooded as well. Let's see if Sefaro goes for Rocket Flower, or sorry, not Rocket Flower refresh. Flower Road skip, and he does, but unfortunately misses it. I'll have to back this up. Oh, he misses it again. Let's see if he'll go for it a third time.
Like, I personally, when I mess it up, I just take the Flower Road.
Me as well, yeah. Because at that point, you're really not even saving time, but he does.
And that camera there is really sketchy sometimes. It just changes the direction.
Yeah.
And then
Sure.
Mario changes his direction automatically too. And sometimes you can just fall down because of that.
Yeah, for sure. That does happen to me. I still, even with the 107, I do not go for I keep saying that. I do not go for Flower Road skip on a good run because just the risk involved. And the amount of time it saves to me is not worth it. So unless I'm on a bad run, I don't go for it. So, alright, let's see what Moz will do here. If he gets the clip. And that looks good.
That is really close as well.
Yeah, both of them having a really close nut clip, but they do both get it, fortunately. And Sefaro actually opting to do the spiritless route here.
Yeah, okay, mozurkz taking that out of bounds a bit slower but safer.
Yeah, that camera actually almost screwed him over there, but luckily he was able to recover from it. And Sefaro right now is skipping the spirit fight in favor of these 3 other moons, which will save about 5 seconds if he does it optimally. And Moz going through wooded here. Pretty good. Not a lot of mistakes so far. Out of bounds, as Robin mentioned, was a little slow, but still a pretty good wooded.
Yeah, at the moment it looks like Sefaro is way ahead. We need to remind that he still needs to go through Lake.
Yeah, for sure. It does look like Sefaro is minutes ahead. However, that is not the case. He does need to go to Lake Kingdom, which mozurkz has already done. Also, Sefaro had a very clean spiritless route there. That was very good. And mozurkz also having a really clean wooded so far.
Yeah, I still don't really understand why he went wooded first.
Yeah, me neither. As
Probably,
I said,
yeah,
maybe he's trying to get out of the way.
Yeah, as you mentioned, probably because he was worried about that clip and he wanted to get it out of the way, or he just wanted to spice up the race. And
yeah, that is also the possibility as well.
I personally wouldn't think about stuff like that.
Yeah, I'd be more focused on just playing well. And
yeah, I think
Moz missing Flower Road skip as well. Missing it a second time. Ooh, missing it a third time. And okay, he gets it. Both runners very much struggle with Flower Road skip there. So Sefaro making his way through Lake, like we mentioned, not that much of an exciting kingdom. Just kind of going through it. Kind of a breather kingdom.
Sefaro taking
Sefaro-
a ball there.
Yeah. But that's not that much of a time loss. Mozurkz very cleanly making his way through Wooded. Other than that little flower road skip mix up, pretty good Wooded so far. Ooh,
Oh, no.
missing that. But getting it the second try, backing it up, very nice.
Let's look if he goes for Speedrun. I think so.
Ooh, Sefaro
Yeah,
missing
he
that
goes
Pillar
for
Moon
it.
twice. Sefaro
Oh,
having a lot of
what?
trouble with this Pillar Moon.
Oh my gosh, Commentators curse.
Yeah, indeed. I said Lake isn't that big of a issue, but Sefaro having some trouble here. I don't know if that's just nerves or what, but kind of hard to tell. It is looking like Mozurkz is in the lead by a bit.
Well, nearly getting damaged there by the uproot.
Yes. It is looking like Mozurkz will come out in the lead, but it is still very close. Sefaro taking care of Rango here, no issues. Ooh, Mozurkz unfortunately
Oh.
taking damage. That could be the difference between whether or not he's in the lead. But it does still look like he will be in the lead out of Wooded.
Yeah. Really sure. No, it's actually really close.
It is very close, but this Grand Moon cutscene is a bit
I
longer
think-
than the cap.
Yeah, I think going out of Sand, Sefaro was in the lead.
Yes, he was. But unfortunately, his Wooded and Lake weren't as clean as Maz's, allowing Maz to take the lead. But it is still very close. So now we're entering Cloud Kingdom. This is, in my opinion, kind of like Lake. It's kind of just a kingdom, a breather kingdom. Not too much that can go wrong. Once you practice it, it's
I
pretty
would say
consistent.
there are things which can go wrong. We
For
rarely
sure,
see
there-
that.
Yeah,
From
there is for
higher-
sure things that can go
Oh.
wrong. But with runners like these, they're usually pretty consistent. However, it is a race, so there is the possibility that nerves could get to them, or they could just mess it up. We'll
Yeah,
see.
so there's like 11 seconds of a lead for Mozurkz.
Yeah, indeed.
Okay, taking that first phase there really slowly.
Yeah, attempting to get the Bowser manip.
Oh,
Like
he
going-
actually, something he maybe didn't see. He kicked Bowser one circle further than he actually needs to. So
Oh,
he
really?
wouldn't. Yeah, he doesn't need to do that. I think like that, going to the left. It looked like, at least I think.
So Maz finishing up
So,
Cloud
yeah,
here.
it's a bit slower, but it's still okay.
Yeah, he's still in the lead out of Cloud. Sefaro and Maz both having a pretty good Cloud Kingdom. Luckily, there was no Commentator's curse there.
Now, that's really exciting. This race.
Yeah, this is definitely a very close race. Don't quite know the lead here. It's looking like maybe about 10 or 11 seconds. So now we're entering
Oh,
Lost.
I think he will
Oh,
miss
no.
it. Oh,
Oh.
no, that was really close.
Barely makes it, thank goodness. Lost is a very fast-paced kingdom, and definitely a lot can go wrong here, for sure. There's not much in this kingdom that can't go horribly wrong, so you basically have to watch your step everywhere you go. In
Yeah,
my
especially
opinion,
there where Sefaro
Yeah.
just was. I died there sometimes because of this
yeah,
glitch, which just doesn't give you your cap bounce back.
yeah, there's definitely that. I think that's, in my opinion, that tree jump and the bird and the butterfly moon are the most
Yeah,
scary parts of the
the-
kingdom.
Oh, yeah, the butterfly moon definitely messed me up sometimes.
Yeah, but thankfully both runners did it with no problems.
Because this, I don't know, I don't know, what is it called? What the bird
Oh,
stands on?
the little trapedal things.
I'm talking about the thing where the butterfly stands on.
Oh, that thing. I'm not
It-
actually sure.
Yeah, it's really small. You can definitely walk off or dive over, so
Yeah, for sure.
that has happened to me very often.
Luckily, there is no
Okay, so both
klepto trigger.
having a clean loss so far.
Yeah, both runners have a clean loss. Moz did have a little bit of trouble with the tree jump at the beginning, but he was able to make it. And luckily, neither of the runners triggered klepto, which is also very nice.
The lead definitely closed. It was like 11 seconds going out of cloud, and now it's 5.
Yeah, definitely a very close race. Metro is definitely a place where this league can change very easily. There's a lot of little things that you can do to save time or lose time, especially Metro Day. So it'll be interesting to see how the movement from both of these runners.
Commentators curse.
Yeah,
Let's
hope
just
not.
hope for good RNG at the Mecha Wiggler.
Yes, Mecha Wiggler.
But let's
Uh,
not say what can go wrong because of commentators'
Yeah.
curse.
Mecha Wiggler is. Yeah, actually, yeah. I'll just wait. So both runners making it through Night Metro here.
Oh, messing up that
Ooh.
triple jump there, not too big of a deal. Backing it up,
Yeah,
really good.
Maz getting it here, no problem. Is making a little bit of time up to Maz.
Okay, getting the Goomba jump. Oh,
Ooh,
actually
missing
jumping
it.
over the Goomba. Okay,
Not
not
that.
getting the Goomba jump. Oh, neither does Sefaro.
Alright, so now we're entering, what do you call this? Metro Tower?
City Hall, I think.
City Hall?
Yeah.
Regardless of what it's called, I don't know what architect built this place, but I don't know why they built it like this. I don't know what people are going to be traversing this place. But City Hall is not that big of a deal, though there is this pretty scary jump at the end here. But both runners make it, no problems.
Yeah. Okay, now the fights.
Yes, now we are entering Mecha Wiggler fight. Maz does miss a shot there, but doesn't lose that much time at all. Sefaro actually having to take an extra shot as well.
Wow, they make like the same mistakes.
Yeah, definitely. They've been making a lot of the same mistakes, which contributes to this being a very close race indeed. Very exciting.
Okay. Now the second Wiggler phase. Let's hope that goes well.
So the plan here is to hit all of the segments of this Wiggler on the second phase so that he does not have to go through a third phase.
Okay, it looks like mozurkz getting it.
Very
Or
good. Very
gets
nice
really
pattern for him.
Pattern 2.
Sefaro getting it
both
too,
getting
but
it.
struggling a little bit
Nice.
more. Looks like Maz saved a little bit of time over Sefaro there with that second phase. Luckily, neither of them 3-cycle Wigglered. That could have been very detrimental. Could have been a 30-second time sink or so, but luckily neither of them have that. So while we're exiting Metro Night, while this cutscene plays, I would once again like to mention our sponsor, Vi.gg. Type !bet in the chat to learn more info. Of course, making sure that you are the legal betting age in your area, and that it is legal to do so in your area. So, now entering Metro. Metro is the longest kingdom in this game, I do believe. Most moons to collect. A lot of interesting stuff will be happening as well. So we'll see what happens here. This first trick here is a Metro Dram. He's going to be getting this Girder Moon while throwing his hat, capture warping to this pylon, and he gets it. Very nice.
I
Safaro
think they
be
will
doing the same.
both go for Scoop Clip. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Zerk's
Moz,
going for it. Oh, getting that clean drive-by.
yes, very clean scooter clip. By utilizing motion controls, you are actually able to just barely clip into this. Ooh, Safaro getting a
Safaro
very
getting
nice
it
as
too.
well.
And getting that pole capture wall.
Yes.
Oh no, he's not getting
actually
it because
missed
it wasn't on the camera.
It looked
That's-
good, but
That is weird.
Yeah,
Sometimes
it
you
is
just
really
can't
weird.
capture things which are not on the camera.
yeah.
But sometimes it
Um,
works.
So this
As you
lead
can
has,
see in Sandworks.
yeah. Ooh, the taxi actually getting in Moss's way a little bit here.
Yeah, that taxi is annoying.
Yeah. Let's see if he goes for the musicianless route. He is going for the musicianless route. If you get the moons in a different order, then
Not
you would. Ooh.
musicians early.
Or oh yeah, my bad. Sorry, not musicianless. Musician early. Both of them getting it. Safaro getting cleaner movement to Pauline, saving a little bit of time over Maz.
Yeah, again, really close race.
Yeah, very close race indeed here.
Oh no,
Ooh.
he's actually. Oh,
Safaro
accidentally
talking to Pauline by accident. Luckily, didn't lose that much time, but that's still very unfortunate. Will lose some time to Maz.
Oh, having trouble with talking to the bassist.
Yeah.
It's fine though.
So now Maz will be making his way up to this checkpoint flag that we grabbed in Night Metro, and getting this trash can moon. Ooh,
Okay,
having a wall slide
losing
there.
his speed there. It's okay though.
Yeah. Safaro trailing close behind. Safaro actually having a
Safaro-
cleaner one there.
Okay, Safari getting it, but not going for the triple jump.
Yeah,
for-
opting to do a long jump. Probably for safety reasons.
Yeah. Triple jump isn't that hard though.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever works for him.
Safaro taking a bonk there. Losing some time to Ooh, having a lot of trouble climbing this pole.
Oh, this climb is really stupid.
Yeah, it is. It can definitely be hard if you mess up any part of it.
Okay, Zerk's missing that bullseye moon. Oh,
Yeah.
Safari getting it clean. Spin
Yeah,
pound
very clean spin
on
pound
the
there.
top of the tower. Getting the dive on the railing. And also,
And Safaro gets bullseye as well.
it looked to me it looked like he didn't get it. Yeah, it was really close.
Yeah. So, finishing up Metro here.
Yeah, the
And
lead
Maz.
definitely increased again.
Yeah.
I actually don't know why. Or did that?
Safaro did have a little bit of trouble climbing up the pole at the top of
Oh yeah,
City
yeah,
Hall.
right.
And just a couple other movement things that could have contributed. So Maz will be exiting in the lead.
I will
Looking like
look up
Maz is
their
about.
splits.
Maz is looking to be about 15 seconds or so in the lead as of now. I actually didn't get a chance to look at the runners' coin counts, so hopefully they are good on coins entering snow.
Yeah, okay. Zerx is behind his PB. Safaro is too, I think.
Yeah.
Like
Entering snow.
30 seconds or so.
Okay, Maz is good on coins, as long as he does not take any deaths. Well, actually, now he has 110, so he can afford to die once and still have enough coins. Having a little bit of trouble with this movement to Captain Toad, though.
Oh, hitting Captain Toad, that stuns him for a second or so,
Yeah.
in which you
Safaro
can't
good on
talk
coins
to
as
him.
well.
Safaro getting cleaner movement though,
Yeah, definitely saving some time to Moz though.
and he doesn't hit Captain Toad, he definitely saved time over mozurkz.
Yeah, for sure. Now entering Shiveria.
And not doing the
He-
ground pound, I don't know how much faster it actually is.
Yeah, me neither. Ooh, Safaro is having a little bit of trouble with this movement. Still pretty clean though. And opting to do the ground pound. The kind of unfortunate thing about Snow Kingdom is that pre-peace, there's not a whole lot of moon selections, so we're kind of forced to get these really slow story moons. There's kind of no other option for us unless we achieved peace in this kingdom, which would be slower than just getting these story moons.
Yeah, definitely.
And both runners opting to do Snowdram, which I expected. So we'll see what happens there. Moz entering Blowy Joey, a cycle-based room, and he makes the cycle, luckily. Safaro trailing not that far behind. And Safaro making the cycle as well. Very good. Both of them having a very clean Blowy Joey room.
Yeah, no mistakes.
Yeah, no mistakes by either runner. Very good.
You can still bonk on the pipe. I did that in
Yeah.
my PB. I said, "Oh, good poison room," and then I bonked on the pipe.
Alright. mozurkz entering Goomba room, in my opinion, the more difficult room. There's some RNG involved here with the placement of these Goombas. And the icy floor can also make the movement harder as well.
Yeah, you don't really slide with the Goombas, but this
Yeah,
triple jump after it can be sketchy sometimes.
Yeah. I have died multiple times to this triple jump.
I've
But luckily-
gotten a double jump randomly,
Oh,
even though it looked good. I think, yeah, probably if you change your direction too much.
yeah. But both of them having no problems with the Goomba room, fortunately.
Yeah.
We will now be entering getting the shop room, and heading on to Snowdram, or painting jump, whatever you want to call it. Definitely
I
very
don't like the name Snowdram.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it either. However, it's kind of accepted now to the point where
Yeah.
there's really no going back. I know a few people are trying to get it to be called Painting Jump Moon, or Painting Jump, but it's Snowdram at this point.
Okay, Sap looks fine.
Let's see.
Getting
Getting it.
He's getting it.
Thankfully, let's see if Safaro can get it as well.
Okay. Again, setup looks fine.
That is looking good.
Oh.
Oh, missing Snowdram. That is unfortunate.
I actually just was about to say that I think he doesn't get it. His vector looked weird.
Yeah. Oh, that is unfortunate. That is about 20 seconds. Let's see if he can get it on the second try. And he gets it. Okay. He did lose about 20 seconds there to Moz, widening Moz's lead a significant amount. Anything can still happen here.
Yeah.
Seaside is kind of a chill kingdom, but once we get to Luncheon, there's definitely more possibilities for lead changes.
Yeah, especially Bowser's.
Oh yeah, and especially Bowser's. So let's see.
Yeah, maybe Turnip Clip. I think they are both going for it.
Yeah, I believe
I would
so as
say.
well.
And yeah,
Yeah, Moz having a pretty
Turnip Clip
clean
can
start
mess
here.
them up too.
Yes, Turnip Clip. I've seen it kill many runs It's very sad. So let's hope that both of the runners can get it cleanly in this run. Moz having a very clean seaside so far. Safaro having a little bit of a slower start to
Yeah.
seaside.
Going for a slower strat in general.
Yeah,
Not
slower
that
but
big of a
stable
deal
strat.
though.
We'll see if either runner has any rocket flower refresh ideas.
I think they will go for it. It's not that hard when you practice
Yeah.
it.
Ooh, Moz actually opting not to go for it.
Oh.
Probably just the safer strat. I think that might.
Yeah.
Ooh, having a little bit of trouble grabbing that moon as well.
The easier flow rockets refresh is only like 1 second slower, if even.
Yeah, it's not that notable. Ooh,
Oh,
Safaro taking a bonk.
Sefaro taking a bonk. Really unfortunate. At least he didn't fall into the water.
Safaro
Okay.
is. Ooh,
Sefaro going
Safaro
for-
messing it up. Messing
Oh,
up
and
rocket flower
he
refresh.
went back because he wanted to back it up, but oh.
Yeah. He will have to go back and redo this note. Let's see if he does it again. This time not opting to do rocket flower
Yeah.
refresh. So
Yeah.
once again, the commentator's curse has struck. Me saying Seaside's a pretty chill kingdom. But like I said, Luncheon definitely a lot can go wrong. Luncheon and Bowser's.
Uh-huh. So the difference is
It's looking
let's
like
just
about a minute between these runners right now.
a minute.
I could be wrong. Just going off of what I
So
see
let's
here.
just hope they're both not having any problems.
Indeed.
Safaro actually was practicing mech before the race, so I don't know if he's confident with that. Let's just hope.
Ooh, Safaro
Oh my
unfortunately
god.
taking damage there as well.
Yeah.
Will cost him a little more time.
Oh. This does not go well for Safaro.
An unfortunate seaside for Safaro. One more moon. Get this kingdom over with. And it does look like it is about a minute between these runners. Mozurkz pulling off that salt triple jump. Very clean luncheon so far from Moz. See if he can keep it up. And Safaro now exiting seaside.
Yeah, so I think neither of them will PB. Yeah, it looks really good for mozurkz at the moment though.
It does. He is having a very clean luncheon so far. Let's see if Safaro can have one as well.
Okay,
Looks like he got that salt triple jump.
triple. Really close though.
Yeah, indeed. It's definitely a very tight jump, but luckily he was able to pull it off. And having a very clean roll there.
Yeah, it was close. He really got on the way there.
Yeah. It is now he's now entering the spirit fight. Moz entering this little sub area.
Yeah. Okay, going for the little bits slower reward strats. because yeah, you can definitely the timing for the backflip where you hold Cappy behind Silhouette is kind of weird.
Yeah, indeed. However, Moz is continuing to have a very clean luncheon. No notable mistakes by either runners.
Yeah.
So Moz now grabbing this turnip.
Getting the long jump with the turnip. Okay, I think he's not going for the camera minute stretch. Or is he? Sure.
Be in
I don't think
second
so.
here.
No,
He is
he
not.
doesn't. Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
He manipulates the camera here.
Oh, that is
It'll still be very close,
That was really close.
but he gets it. Okay.
Yeah, so basically with this camera manip, he prevented the Podobo from moving. And yeah, so he could capture it without risking anything.
Yes,
You
you can
can
also do that without manipulating the camera. However, it is much tighter
Yeah,
and more difficult.
having a clean force. Yeah,
Clean luncheon by both runners.
Safari going for
Safaro
the
manipulating
camera
the camera
manip
glove.
and getting the high jump with the Podobo and getting that turnip to set up the turnip clip.
Let's see if he can get this turnip clip here. That
Oh, he
setup
does
looks good.
Little bit of a slower setup, definitely safer, I think.
Oh,
Oh,
oh
that
no.
spiny is
that could spell
that
trouble.
spiny is really annoying him there, and he can't just kill the spiny because he needs to look for the turnip.
Yes, if he was to accidentally destroy the turnip while trying to kill the spiny, that would be very bad. Luckily, still a pretty clean turnip clip. He did have a little bit of a mess up. He pulled it off quite well. But if Sefaro can get a clean turnip clip, he can definitely make up some time on.
Yeah.
Grabbing the turnip, opting to grab the golden turnip, in my opinion, the right way to go. So let's see. That looks good as well.
Oh, getting that insta capture into a dive.
And
Whoa,
nice.
what was
Much
that?
cleaner.
I mean,
He opted to do a down throw strat there.
that
worked
looked
out
like
for
he
him.
ledge grabbed after the down throw. I'm not
Oh,
sure. Oh no, he did not. It just looked like
Uh,
him.
well, either way, that was a cleaner
I
turnip
don't
clip
know
than
if
Moz.
he's playing on Joy-Cons or if he just switched for that move. Some runs do that, switching to
Yeah.
Joy-Cons for specific moves
Yeah.
in the middle of a run.
So it is looking like Sefaro made up some time on Moz there by getting a cleaner turnip clip.
Yeah, however, mozurkz already finishing Lost, while Safari still needs to do the climb and go through the multi-moon cutscene. So this difference, the races are definitely big.
Yeah. So Moz exiting luncheon here. Sefaro grabbing this final multi-moon.
So I would definitely say Safaro's luncheon was cleaner.
Yeah,
I don't
Sefaro
think he made
definitely
any
did have a cleaner
mistake.
luncheon than Moz, for sure.
But yeah, he's still behind.
Yeah. We'll be able to see in a second just how big this lead is.
Okay, yeah. Rune is coming up. Again, a kingdom where nothing can happen.
Yeah. Ruined is kind of...
You can lose a few seconds, but there is literally nothing you can mess up and lose more than 5 seconds. I would say.
Yeah, there's not much that can go wrong here. Also, it is looking like Sefaro is about 50 seconds behind Moz right now. You can definitely still make this up. This race is not over by any means. Anything can happen in Bowser's End Moon. But for the time being, Ruined is just kind of a auto-scroller kingdom, like Robin mentioned. Not much that can go wrong. You won't lose. Most times you won't lose more than 5 seconds here. And that's on a bad Ruined.
Yeah,
So
dying in Ruined is a possibility. I did that
yes.
when I used to have a 110. I was on sub 110 pace.
Oh
And,
no.
and I died to Ruins.
I remember when I first started running this game, I died in Ruined, not to the dragon, but actually just to walking off the edge at the beginning. Very
Oh.
embarrassing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, doing an up throw there accidentally.
Yeah. Still pretty clean Ruined by both runners.
Let's see. I think Sefaro is going with a more optimal strat. It looked like there's a strat where Cappy hits the swords on his way back, so you have to only do like 1 cap throw instead of 3.
Oh. Interesting.
I don't know if we will see that here. At first looked like Sefaro tried to do it, but Cappy always came back. Yeah, you usually throw Cappy back like Sefaro did, and then you stand in the top corner of the dragon's hat, so when Cappy comes back, he just hits the two other swords.
Interesting.
Yes, Sefaro didn't go for it.
Ooh,
Even
Sefaro
though
actually
first-
doing a cool strat here to avoid these electric saucer looking things. Avoiding them by doing a wall stall strat there and finishing off the so pretty clean Ruined from both runners. Maz exiting in the lead. Now entering, in my opinion, the hardest kingdom, Bowser's, where a lot can go wrong.
Oh yeah. I would say more in the part after the bunnies.
Yeah,
So yeah, there is nothing which can happen.
it's a
Can
vertical
fall,
kingdom, so they
but
can
there's
fall
something
off.
really that can happen.
There's a possibility that one of them falls off the kingdom. There's also a possibility messing up the bunnies fight, and the possibility of messing up Mech, of course. So yeah,
Yeah,
definitely a
so
very scary kingdom.
The part after the bunnies is definitely scary. I think
Yeah,
neither of them is going for the bird cram, even though it's much safer. And yeah, it is a weird movement if you do the crate. This weird movement if you get the crate instead, because there is a really strange camera which can mess you up.
yeah. Ooh, Maz taking a bonk there.
Yeah, nothing can happen. Commentators
Backing up
first.
fairly well.
Oh,
Taking another
opting
bonk.
for that double spin home. Not getting it though.
Alright, Sefaro entering Bowser's now.
Yeah, let's see if we can make up sometime here.
Yeah,
So yeah,
we'll see.
as I predicted, not going for the bird run as well.
Yeah, Birdram and crates are virtually the same in terms of time, so it's basically just preference of whether
Oh
you...
no, he's
Ooh,
bonking too.
Sefaro taking a bonk as well. As we mentioned earlier, they have been making a lot of the same mistakes through the run, which makes this
And
bonking there
bonking
too.
there too.
Literally the same as mozurkz. Very interesting.
Okay, let's see if I can pull up shards clean. Okay, not getting damaged by any version.
Yeah, Maz not opting to do the dive back, but luckily not taking damage from the spiny, thankfully. Grabbing that moon shard. Grabbing that one as well. Pretty clean shards from Maz here. Let's see what Sefaro does.
Okay, so I don't really understand that camera nip was what mozurkz did there. I know it is a thing and it saves time, but I don't know why. think it just makes the way the camera moves shorter. Oh, he's going for the dive back and getting it.
Yes, very clean indeed. We'll be saving a little bit of time here to Moz.
The rest of the shard is simply that too.
Yeah. Definitely have an overall cleaner moon shards from Sefaro, making up a bit of time to Moz. So we'll see.
Oh, missing that moon though.
Let's see if he goes for this capture warp to this pylon. Saves about a second.
Yeah, I don't think so. It's a really
Yeah.
hard strat if you want to do the Pulsar strat.
Mozurkz fortunately going for Harriet first. Not the option I would have gone for.
Oh.
Pretty...
Yeah, he goes for the...
Oh,
he
he is
tried to
going
do
for
the capture warp.
but messing up a
For the
bit.
slower version though, which saves like 0.5 or so.
Yeah,
That's better than no strat.
yeah.
But
So
yeah,
let's see if Sefaro makes the better decision and goes for topper first.
yeah, I
Let's see.
personally don't care at all.
Yeah, in all seriousness, it's nothing. There's no time difference between
Yeah,
going for
most
Harriet
of
and
the
Top.
runners are going for Harriet first though. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's just a preference thing. There's no time difference. I personally prefer going to Topper first just because I find Topper to be harder. I do like to get him over with first. But yeah, there's no time difference.
I just hate the Harriet fight. It is not fun.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh.
Sefaro actually missing a Harriet bomb there. Will cost him about 5 seconds.
Okay, so mozurkz is like 40 seconds ahead or so, I would say.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh no, taking
Sefaro
damage.
taking damage on Topper.
That dive jump strat is definitely not that good. Like,
Yeah.
it's really hard to mess up, I think. You should rather go for the long jump strat.
So pretty clean Topper from Sefaro besides that damage that he took.
Okay, yeah, so now there's the weird camera we were talking about. It doesn't move for a few seconds.
Yeah, that camera can be weird. Luckily, Moz makes
Mozurkz
that
going for
scary
a
jump.
little bit safer strats. Getting it well though.
Yeah, very scary jump there. Luckily, he did make it. Now entering, or about to enter Mecha Brutal, or
Oh.
Robo Brood.
So far we're having that damage refill, which costs him another 2 seconds or so. And
Yeah,
yeah,
it's about
Mozurkz
2 seconds.
definitely didn't have that good of a climb, but was fine.
Now entering the Robo Brood,
Okay.
or Mecha Brutal. Very scary. Let's see if Moz is able to pull it off. Good climb so far.
I'm not going for his spin pound. Oh
And
no!
not-
Sefaro killing the Pokey.
Oh no! Sefaro killing
Oh,
the
that mid-air ground pound for Topper is so sketchy. Like,
Yeah.
oof.
He did not opt to go for the Yoruya Topper kill. Go for the safer, little slower strat. Sefaro unfortunately killing that Pokio.
I
That
think
is
they
very
are both not going for the for Harry third.
Yeah, Moz.
Oh
opting
wait,
not
I
to
think
go for that.
earlier Sefaro went for it in practice
He
before
did.
the race.
Alright, pretty
Yeah.
clean mech from Moz.
Mozurkz definitely being ahead by much, and I don't know if Sefaro still has a chance to get the lead.
There is definitely stuff that can go wrong in Moon. This
Yeah,
race
definitely.
kill
But that is
anybody.
really unlikely, I would say.
There's definitely the chance of messing up Moon Skip. There's also the chance of messing up the Bowser phases, and of course the infamous 2D skip. This will definitely come down to Moon here. Sefaro is going for Harry at third. Ooh, missing the Harry at ground pound. Getting it the second time.
Okay, so let's see if you mozurkz. I have the
And he
chance to
gets it.
be actually.
Sefaro pulling off Harry at third there.
Yeah,
Very flawlessly.
mozurkz actually is a bit like, yes, 1 second only ahead of his PB. His
Ooh,
PB had a
interesting.
58.07 Bowser's. So he can still PB.
Interesting indeed. Sefaro having a very clean mech fight. That was very impressive.
So now that I'm seeing mozurkz run, he definitely has time set in Moon 25 seconds.
Yeah.
So he definitely can PB him much if he gets.
That will be interesting to see if he does manage to PB, because there have been a lot of
Yeah.
PBs in this.
So he
Mario
probably
Odyssey
will,
tournament.
because I don't think he will lose 25 seconds to Moon that easily. But yeah, let's see by how much. That's the question, I would say.
Let's see. Hopefully both these runners have a clean Moon.
Yeah, so mozurkz definitely having a minute of lead or so. I don't think mozurkz can mess this up. Except for like dying to 2D skip. But I think even then he would be ahead by a
Dying to
bit.
it does lose about a minute, so
Oh, getting
he
a
does
good
die
vector.
to Sefaro does have a
He
chance
had,
to catch up.
safety dive though.
Moz having a very clean start to Moon so far. Grabbing this flower, grabbing the second flower as well.
So I would say for mozurkz, those are good splits to run against, because he made small mistakes in like every kingdom, but overall it was a good run.
Yes,
So
very good run.
I would say those are really good splits to run against.
Yeah. Sefaro has had a pretty clean run as well. Definitely hiccups here and there from both runners, but it has been a very good and exciting race here. And very impressive gameplay from both runners. So, Sefaro getting this vector here.
And not as clean as mozurkz.
Yeah, for sure. Mozurkz did have a cleaner
Okay,
vector.
entering the Bowser fight.
Let's see.
Okay. Gets the first hat. Not that big of a deal.
Alright, let's see. Sefaro gets the moon skip. It's not that hard of a strategy, however, it does save a lot of time. Definitely a very important trick in the run. So, Moz fighting this Bowser while Sefaro enters the Bowser fight. Entering the church.
Yeah, he has lost no time so far. Mozurkz.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm really sure
That's
this will
definitely-
be.
Alright, both runners in the Bowser fight. Mozurkz now on the third phase. Gets the Bowser hat. Very clean
Mozurkz
Bowser.
must be nervous as.
Yes,
must be
Mozurkz
really
must be
nervous.
Let's see if Sefaro can have a good Bowser fight as well.
I
It's looking good so
I almost said a bad word.
far. Ooh, actually, Sefaro messing up that hat grab just a little bit, but fortunately enough, Bowser didn't grab it back. He was able to still grab it, so not losing that much time at all. So, Mozurkz now entering the escape. And Sefaro finishing up this Bowser fight, grabs the hat. And a clean Bowser fight from both runners.
Mozurkz can pull up G-skip. It's
Let's see.
it's really easy. You can still mess it up, and
Yeah, especially under pressure, but luckily he gets it. Very
didn't
nice.
think he was gonna mess it up. But
Yeah,
probably commentators
definitely-
first.
nerves can play a huge part in whether or not you get that skip, but
So, yeah.
fortunately, he was
That's
able to.
definitely huge PB pace for him.
Yeah, very good run, for sure. From both runners, very impressive gameplay. Sefaro making it through escape pretty clean. Getting this triple jump to save a bit of time. And
So let's see if
mozurkz entering pillars.
Oh, it looks like he hits every early pillar shot. Okay, no, he missed the last one.
Still pretty clean though.
Yeah,
And let's see,
he
Sefaro.
hit the first 4 shots. That was really good.
Sefaro also gets 2D skip as well. Thankfully, no
Okay.
XD skip ideas from either of these runners.
Definitely PBing. If he doesn't get invisible walls.
So Moz will be finishing this with a win, it is looking like. Very good run by Moz.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's see what his finishing time is. A 103.34. Very good run. Very impressive. Sefaro entering pillars as well. Getting the early pillar. I think he got early pillar. So, while these runners finish up, or while Sefaro finishes up his run, I would like to once again mention our sponsor, BuyGG, ! Bet in the chat to learn more. Of course, making sure that you are the legal betting age in your area, and that it's legal to do this betting in your area. So, Sefaro finishing up his run here. A 104. Looks like they weren't even a minute apart.
No.
48 seconds apart. Amazing run.
My PC just crashed, so my audio might be a bit different since I am talking on my phone now. Sorry for that.
Incredible. Just so impressive. Very good runs from both runners. mozurkz was able to have a better run and pull out the win. And we do have both runners in here now in the voice chat. How do you guys feel about your performance?
It was more equal. Then I missed Snowdram, which was my fault. But the Flower Rocket refresh attempt was pretty disappointing because that was mainly a mean input, honestly. Like I did a spin throw, I pressed the ground pound button and nothing happened. So I was like, oh great.
Yeah, that was pretty unfortunate. Still a very close race though. Only a 40-second difference. 48-second, my bad.
So
mozurkz, how do
Sefaro,
you feel?
a question. Why did you go to Wooded first?
Because it's better.
Oh.
Fair
I'll tell
enough.
you, ever since I switched, I've gotten way more runs out than I used to.
Really?
Because thing is, when you exit sand, you already know what your lake exit will probably be. Unless you do lake clip, which really nobody does. So like, yeah, you get like a 10, 20, you say. Then you get like a 3-minute lake. Oh, it's gonna get a 13 something. But then like Wood is kind of more of a mystery because like it's more movement based and like more can happen. Just I don't know why you wouldn't choose the harder kingdom first.
Interesting. mozurkz, I do believe that was a PB for you.
That was a PB. That was a PB by like
20 seconds.
20 seconds, yeah.
Very
16,
nice.
Exactly.
That's awesome. How do
Thank
you
you.
feel about your performance?
I feel fucking awesome. To be honest, like I
Don't swear.
struggle. Sorry, my apologies. Actually, that was an accident. Yeah, but I feel great. I have a lot of troubles with consistency, and I have a lot of trouble with playing well under pressure. So
Nice.
this felt really good.
Definitely a good run from both of you.
I think one part that was important during that race is we both had like mid 2x luncheon 620.
Yeah.
Like I thought I was gonna gain on you a bit in luncheon, but you like were saving more time over me, and I thought I had like a really good luncheon.
I actually messed up turnip clip.
Oh, you
and
did?
lost a lot of time.
I didn't get to
But
see
the rest of it was really
Yeah.
solid. I might
Yeah.
have golded a few splits, honestly, this run. I'm not sure.
Didn't you split or what?
I didn't do any splits.
Oh.
For the last
No,
one.
we don't have splits. We just have the timers here.
Yeah.
So, great run from both runners. Unfortunately, Sefaro will not be moving on. Mozurkz, congratulations for your win.
Thank you.
Yeah, congrats. You finally got one on me, dude. Finally.
I know. We've raced a bunch of times.
It's been fate. We've had like 3 tournament races against each other. So right now the score is like 2-3 or 2-1 for me.
Yeah, that definitely like motivated me somewhat.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. Well, awesome job, guys. Thank you so much for coming out and racing.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks so much, and GG, Sefaro.
GG's, dude. Good luck against Sui, bro.
Thanks.
Yeah.
You know, maybe he'll just fail 2D skip like 3 times in a row or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, that was the only way I could have won, but you know,
Yeah.
never happens.
All right.
But
Well, thank you, guys.
Thank you.
GG's again.
see ya. Good luck.
Peace.
Yeah, GG's.
GG.